thanking you for sharing your story with people. It's really going to help others that are in pain and wanting to get a breakthrough. And so
Mm.
let's start off with why it is you reached out to me, what was going on in your life that you wanted help with.
Well, I had had quite the series of events from my losing my father, then going through a divorce, and my life was becoming unmanageable. I wasn't living in the present. I was either focused on my future and feeling anxieties or living in my past and suffering from things that I can't change and depression and nothing was really working for me.
Mm,
And then I saw a testimonial video on your page and it brought me to you.
mm, mm.
Hmm. Yeah.
And how has that been? Brought you to me.
It's been a ride and a half. It's been amazing. It's nothing what I originally thought that we would be doing, but it all works. It's incredible. I don't feel any of those things. I'm very much in the present right now. I feel like I've cleared all of those things I was worried about
Mhm.
in the past and in the future, and that's how I feel at this moment. That's how I felt this week. It's amazing.
So your first session was 3 weeks ago.
Yes, 3
Mhm.
weeks.
We had your second session, and, how do you feel about yourself, your life, and your future now?
Uh, I feel really good. I can see that, like we talked about the wall, there was this big wall with all these cracks holding back a lifetime of things. I didn't even know what was on the other side of the wall. I just saw this big wall that had all these cracks in it, and like a little boy, I had my finger stuck in it, holding back what I thought was going to destroy everything if the wall broke. And as we worked through that, and the wall came down, there was nothing on the other side but fear and the most beautiful, picturesque scenery I could imagine. And the boy was safe, and the town was safe, and that was me.
That was
I
you.
was that little boy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. And so how are things different now that that wall's down and that boy and the town's safe, and how are things different in your life? How are you different? What's clear?
Relieved. I feel so relieved. And I was really holding back nothing except fear. There was nothing on the other side of that wall.
Did you know that? Did you know
I
that?
did not know that. I did not. And all of this time, I am struggling with my past and my future and just so afraid of this wall that I built and how I felt that I had to continue to contain all of these sorrows and all of these things that I have done or has been done to me.
Mm.
And they were never there,
It felt
never
really
there.
it felt really real though, didn't it?
It did feel real. Oh, yes, very real. It was very real to me, very real.
And you'd been told by shamans and medicine workers, just let it go.
Just let it go.
Why couldn't I mean, you knew what
I
you had,
knew.
why couldn't you?
I just didn't see it that way.
Yeah.
It was never presented to me in the way that we did it. It's hard to explain, um, but it was never presented that way,
Below the surface of your awareness.
below the surface.
Yeah,
Yes.
can't let go of something that you don't know what it is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you don't know the real root behind it. and
right.
all the things built up to protect.
Yeah,
So many
yeah,
walls of protection.
yeah. And then there was that little boy just trying to keep it all together. You know, the town was there, it was in danger. The town didn't even know he was there. They didn't even know where he was. He was just there by himself holding this broken wall, thinking that he's saving himself and everybody else,
All by himself.
all by himself. He was a lonely little boy. And now he's reunited with the town people and they're happy and he's happy and the wall is down
Walls
and
down.
there's beautiful lake and trees and very picturesque scenery.
So how do you feel
I
about
feel
your future and the path ahead of you now?
at this moment I'm not thinking about my future. I'm really not. I'm really settled into this moment. Um, I think part of that fear that was back behind that wall was just the fear of the unknown, and that's the future.
Mhm.
So if I just stay here, it's all good. I'm living my life. I'm enjoying my time today.
Mhm.
Where that was that joy was hidden. It really wasn't real.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And you said you had told me that the path is clear now.
Yes, yes, I see it.
You
I
see.
see it.
Mhm.
I started I started that path and I got off of it and it's there. It's just as clear as it was the day that I envisioned making this path to my future.
So it's been
Hmm.
what a year, like a year of confusion,
It has been a year of confusion.
or
It
no?
has been.
Now it's clear.
It's all clear, very clear. I I am on a path.
Yeah.
I am on a path, and I'm going to live each day, and that path will be there. I
Mm,
don't need to worry about it.
mm,
The
mhm.
path is under my feet. All I have to do is walk.
I love it.
That's it.
Yeah. Simple
That's
answer,
okay.
right? So if like you you came across my page and you were maybe wondering like, what's this Lorraine chick all about? Is she for real?
Yeah,
What would you say to anyone else that's maybe watching this and wondering what to do about their life?
do it. Do it. Find you. See this video. Know and understand there's a different way. It's below the surface. It's right there. And you can take us there to that spot. And I feel completely different. And I have done a lot of plant medicine. I have done a lot of healing. And I have never felt the way that I have like I do right now.
Mm,
And so if you're on the path, whatever path you're on, if you're stuck in the past or the future, I recommend they call you for sure.
mm. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're
Appreciate
doing wonderful work.
it.
Wonderful work.
And will you keep us updated?
I will.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, William.